Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Evergreen Arts and Crafts. In today's video tutorial I'm going to teach you how can you make these amazing large size slippers. In my previous video I have shared with you size 6, 7 or 8 size of the slipper, and this size is for the size kind of my the person like me who wears, which is size 9, 10 or 11. Okay, so this is a super big size slipper as requested by someone. I just forgot her name. So the sole of this, the inches here is almost like 9.2. This is stretchy and super big, as you can see this. Okay, so for this tutorial, for this giant size one, I have made with size 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Sorry, this is a 2.0. I have used a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook for this one, and if you want to switch to the size which is 6, 7 or 8, you can use 2.0 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, so the giant one are going to be made with 3 millimeter, and the 6, 7 and 8 size you can make with 2 millimeter hook. Okay, clear? And the yarn I have used for this is a 3-ply thin yarn, because this is a pretty heavy project, so we don't need 4-ply yarn for this, otherwise it will make it more larger in size and it will give a different look to this. And I think for this a delicate look you should use a 3-ply yarn. So let's get started with these amazing slippers. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for you people give time, your precious time to my videos. So let's go and start our slippers. Okay, to start with this tutorial, I'm going to do is make a slip knot. If you don't know any of the basic crochet stitches, kindly learn those first, then it will be easy for you to make this slipper. Now we are going to do is chain 12 to start this pattern. So I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. After making 12 chains, we are going to do is double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook, and which means to skip your first, then skip the next, then into the 3rd chain, do 1 double crochet, 1, 2 and into the 3rd, do double crochet and work 1 double crochet in each chain till you reach to the end of your work. So I'm going to keep doing 1 double crochet till I reach to my last chain. Okay, so I'm done with all of my stitches, and this is how your work's going to look like. You should have, we are just going to ignore this chain here and count the stitches from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should have 10 double crochets in here. Now after making 10 double crochets, now we are going to make the side, and then we are going to work to opposite side. To do that, what you're going to do is chain 2, 1 and 2, and you are going to do 1 double crochet exactly into the last stitch where you already have made your double crochet. So yarn over and into the same space where you did your last double crochet, work 1 double crochet, and now work 1 double crochet in each of these stitches back to the beginning. So I'm working 1 double crochet in each stitch, and make sure you should have 10 double crochets when you get to the end. So I have did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one is going to be into this, which is your 10th stitch. And now you're going to do is chain 2, 1, 2, and you're going to do is give a slip stitch to your first double crochet. So I'm going to show you. First, I think I should cut this tail off. Okay, so here is your work. And after making your last double crochet, you are going to chain 2, and then you're going to do is slip stitch to your very first double crochet, which is here. This is your first double crochet. So you're going to do is give a slip stitch like that. And now we are going to do is starting round 2, and round 2 is going to be chain 2, and chain 2 is just to pick a stitch up. This chain 2 is nothing, it's just to bring a stitch up. So chain 2, and then work 1 double crochet in each stitch till you reach to the stitch where you made chain 2. So I'm going to work 1 double crochet in each stitch till I reach to the stitch where we made a chain 2. Okay, so I'm going to complete the rest of these into the center. Okay, so this is how my work looks like. I have made 10 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we are back to the part where we did chain 2 here. Now we need to increase. To increase, yarn over and work 1 double crochet in the center of this chain 2. Then chain 2 again, 1 and 2, and work 1 more double crochet right into the same space. So actually we have increased 1 stitch on this side and 1 stitch on that side. Now we are going to turn the work to upside down and start doing 1 double crochet in each stitch till you reach back to your chain 2 space. Remember, we did a chain 2 over here as well. So now work 1 double crochet back here, and I'm going to catch you guys in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my work, and now we are back to the place where we did a chain 2 here. Now into this chain 2 we are going to work again. Inside of this chain 2, work 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet into the same space. So now we increase 1 more stitch for this part, for this side and that side. So in each round actually we are increasing 4 stitches in total. So now we are going to do is work a slip stitch to our very first double crochet like that, and into round 3 we are going to do exactly same thing we did. We are going to work 1 double crochet in each of these next 11, of course, because we increase 1 here, and then when we reach to this chain 2 part we are going to work 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, again increasing. So round 3 is going to be chain 2 to pick the stitch up, yarn over and into the same space do your double crochet, and work your double crochet again where is the chain 2 part is. So I'm going to work my 1 double crochet here till I reach here. Okay, so I'm done with round 3 till I reach to this part here, which is the chain 2 space. So now again we are going to increase. So yarn over, do 1 double crochet into this chain 2 space, chain 2, and work 1 more double crochet right into the same space. And don't forget to get this stitch because this is your increase stitch. So when you do 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, this is your first double crochet to work in. So work 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way till you reach to the next chain 2 space, which is here. Okay, so I'm done with this, and now back to my beginning stitch where is the chain 2 space. So yarn over and do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet into the same space. And remember, in previous round we made this double crochet, so don't forget to work 1 double crochet exactly into the same space. Before giving a slip stitch, you will see you have 1 extra stitch, so work 1 double crochet and then join to your very first double crochet here. And this is how you are going to work in 2 more rounds. We are going to increase into the side here, and every time we are going to reach to your beginning stitch, you will see that in next round when you're going to do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into this chain 2 space. I think I made a mistake and I did a chain 1 here. Yes, it's not chain 2. I think I'm going to unravel this and then I'm going to make chain 2. Okay, so when you're going to reach back into this part here in your 4th round, you will see that now you have 2 stitches here to work on. So don't forget to work on these 2, and then round 5 you should have 3 stitches here because every time you are increasing stitch here. Okay, so I'm going to work my 2 more rounds, and this is what we are actually creating, the side design of the slipper. There the holes are, and this is what we are creating. So round 4 is going to be chain 2, 1 double crochet in each stitch. When you reach to chain 2 space, you are going to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, again 1 double crochet back to the end, and when you reach to this chain 2 space, work 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, then 2 stitches you have. Then in round 5 you should have 3 stitches, so work in that and then give a slip stitch. I'm going to complete my next 2 rounds and meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my 5 rounds. So I did 2 more rounds of exactly the same, and at the end of this round you should have, okay, let's count together, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 double crochets. At the end of round 5 you should have 36 double crochets. Now we are going to start round 6, which is going to be 1 double crochet all the way around, and we are not going to increase any more stitches. So chain 2 and work 1 double crochet all the way around and no more increases. So when I'm going to reach to my chain 2 space, I'm going to teach you what you are going to do, which is going to be 1 double crochet into the center of your chain 2. That's it, because in this round we are not increasing. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, my lovely ladies, and thank you so much for your love and support. everyone who gave me thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank you as well for doing a thumbs down as well. I'm happy with that also. Okay, because at least they saw my video who give me thumbs down. Don't worry. Okay, keep doing 1 double crochet till you reach to this part, which is your chain 2 part, and when you reach here, work 1 double crochet inside. So that's mean we are actually increasing 1 stitch on this side and 1 on that side. So at the end of this round you should have 38 double crochets now, because in here we will work 1 double crochet and work 1 double crochet back to the beginning and work 1 double crochet on this part here. Okay, so at the end you should have 38 double crochet. Sorry, before I said we are not going to increase, I forgot that we are going to make 1 extra stitch in each of this chain 2 space. So I'm going to complete this round back to the beginning and catch you guys in a moment. Okay, so I'm at the end and now into this chain 2 I'm going to work 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet in rest of these remaining stitches. So at the end of this round, round 6, you should have 38 double crochets in total. And now we are going to join to our very first double crochet we made and pull through. And this is how your work is going to look like. Pretty. Yay! Okay, now we are going to start making this shell part. Now to do that, what I am going to do, I'm going to get my stitch marker, and this is the part where we finish the work. On the right side you have this chain 2 design here, and now we are going to count. There you can see we have this stitch here which we made right now into this chain 2 space. We are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and into the 5th stitch I'm going to mark my stitch. Actually I'm going to mark in the 6th stitch because the 5th I'm going to work with. Okay, so it's a chain 2 space. In here we made our double crochet. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and after that put your stitch marker on, because now we are going to work 1 double crochet back to this marker and then we are going to make the shells. So round 7 is going to be, so this is how your work is looking like right now. This is the part here, and from the right side I counted 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the 6th one I put my hook stitch marker on. Now round 7 is going to be chain 2 and work 1 double crochet till you reach to that marker. Okay, so I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete my 1 double crochet and I'm going to reach to my place where I put the marker on. Okay, we are at the point where the marker is, and now I did 1 double crochet before the marker. I'm going to remove my stitch marker, and now we are going to do is chain 2. So I'm going to work chain 1, not 2, chain 1, yarn over and skip 1 and 2 stitches. Here is our last double crochet. Skip 1 and 2 stitches, and into the 3rd one do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, skip next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the next one work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip skip 1 and 2 stitches again, yarn over into the third stitch, do your third shell, 1, 2, chain 1, 1 and 2. Now chain 1, skip 2 double crochets, 2 spaces, 1, 2, and into the third one do your last shell, because we are actually doing 4 shells in total. Chain 1 and work 2 double crochets into this space. Now work chain 1, skip the last 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the third one work 1 double crochets and 1 double crochet in each of your remaining stitches, because we did left 2 double crochets into the front point and we are going to skip 2 in the last. So work 1 double crochet into the remaining stitches all the way around, like that. And this is how your piece is going to look like. 4 double crochet, group of 4 shells here at the front, and at the back you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 stitches from back to this part here. From side to back you should have 24 stitches, and into the center we should have 4 shell stitches. So now round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, round 8 is going to be 1 double crochet again till you reach to your shell part, chain 2, and when you reach to your shell part, I'm going to explain this now. I'm going to work till I reach to this shell border. Okay, so I'm here right where the shell part starting. I work 1 double crochet in my last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, and work 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in between this chain 1 space of our shell. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet into the chain 1 space, chain 1 again, and yarn over and do the same thing into your next shell, which is 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 1, and into your next shell, chain 1 space, work 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet, chain 1, and into your next shell, chain 1 space, work 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, and now continue with your remaining stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now work a slip stitch and your round 7 is completed, and this is how your work should looks like. Okay, so now you are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more rounds. Okay, for the total we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds of this shell. Okay, you are going to work 1 in each. You're going to come here, chain 1, work a 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in this chain 1 space, then chain 1, switch to your next shell stitch and work 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and this is how you are going to make rounds and rounds, and I have completed my 2 rounds of this shell. And now I'm going to work 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 more rounds of my shell. No more increases, no decreases, just keep on doing the same stitches till you reach to round number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 till you reach to your round 15. That's mean I'm going to add 7 more rounds, and I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete my 7 more rounds, exactly working into the same round and round. Alright, so this is what your work should look like after you complete your 7 more rows. And we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 rows of this shell pattern. And overall we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 rounds. And now the next round is going to be a back sole part of your shoe. And now at the end I did a slip stitch and now chain, and then I'm going to cut this yarn right now. And now we are going to take our same yarn, and this is what your shoe is going to look like. We are going to start working from the left side of your shell. Okay, so this is your left side shell. And in here you can see we have double crochet, then chain space and double crochet. So into your very first double crochet, insert your hook into your very first double crochet, grab your new yarn, pull it through, and now chain 3, and this chain 3 will work as your first double crochet. 1 2 3, and work 1 double crochet, next double crochet, work 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space, work 1 double crochet, remaining 2 double crochets, work 1 double crochet in this chain space. And now we are towards the back again, and keep working in each of your next double crochets, working 1 in each. I'm going to cut this fastening of this yarn. Keep working 1 double crochet in each. Okay, now this is a chain 2 we do. Skip this one, and into the next space you should see we have this double crochet. So work into this like that, and keep doing double crochet until you reach back to the other side of your work. 1 double crochet in each of the stitch till you reach back to the other side of your. Okay, so I am back to the other side of my work. We started our work from this side, and now we are here at the other side. Yarn over, and now after work your last double crochet, work 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space. After making 1 double crochet into this space right here, what we are going to do is we are going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next this shell. So work 1 double crochet in this shell space, and 1 double crochet in the center of your chain 1 space. Like that. And this is how your work's going to look like. We are not going to do anything in between these 2 stitches here. And now we will work in a rows. from here to here. I have did my first round of the back sole part. Okay, right now this is what your work is going to look like. This is what it's going to look like right now, and now we have to work here all the way here. Okay, to do that we will chain 2, go back again on that side, then chain 2, come back again on that side. So now this is the very first row of your heel part, of your sole part. Now to start the next round we will do chain 1, 2 and 3. This will count as your first double crochet. Turn your work to the other side. Turn your work to the other side, and now yarn over and start working into these stitches. There are going to be no increases, no decreases, just work in rows. So I'm going to work my 1 double crochet in each stitch till I reach to the end. Then I'm going to work chain 3 and start my next round. Okay, so we will need a total 8 rows of this here. I am doing my second row, and now I'm going to add 6 more rows after this row. So there are going to be 8 rows. So I'm going to finish my total 8 rows. This is my second row, and I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete my 8 whole rows of this. Remember, when you reach here at the end point, chain 3 and turn your work again and work 1 double crochet all the way back to this side, chain 3, go back again and come back to this side, chain 3 and back again, and you have to make 8 rows in total. So I have done my 2 rows, like this is 2.5 right now, 1.5 right now. I'm going to complete my second, then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh and 8th, and meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so I'm back to the beginning part here, and there is your chain 3 right here, and at the end of this you should have 32 stitches in total, like 32 double crochets. Now I'm going to start my third row, 1, 2, 3, which is going to be your 1 double crochet. Turn your work, yarn over and start working 1 double crochet from the next stitch. So right now I'm just completing my third round, and I'm going to continue doing this again and again till I reach to my 8th round of this part, the sole part here. Round 1, 2, 3 and continue. So I think I am like a bit run out of this yarn, and I don't have this left anymore, so I'm going to find something similar for the sake of this video to attach this to my sole part. So be with me, stay with me, and I'm going to join you just in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my 8 rows from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we are going to start the back heel part to decrease the stitches. No, to give a shape to the heel. So this round is not a decrease round. So chain 1, 2, 3, and this chain 3 will count as your first double crochet. Turn your work and work 1 double crochet next 12 stitches. So this one counts as your first 2, so total we will do 11 double crochet. So this chain 3 is your first, 13 double crochets. So this is your first double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. After doing the 13 double crochet, we are going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. Okay, so we did 1 double crochet in next 13, and now we are going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After doing 6 single crochets, we are going to do 1 double crochet in each of the next remaining 13 double crochets. So I'm going to complete my remaining 13 double crochets and catch you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I have done my remaining 13 double crochets here, and there is your 6 double crochets right into the center. So into the next row, chain 1, 2 and 3, and this chain 3 is your first double crochet. Turn your work and do 1 double crochet in next 12. So I'm not increasing anything or decreasing. This is your first double crochet, this is your next double crochet. Work 1 double crochet till you reach to your 13th stitch before you start your single crochet. So I'm going to complete this and meet you guys in a moment. Okay, so now I have reached to the single crochet part. So now we have to do is decrease. So we have to do is single crochet decrease, which is like 2 together, and we are going to do this 3 times. So into the stitch, grab your yarn, pull it through. Now into the next stitch, pull your yarn. You have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops together. So we have did our first decrease. Into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through. Into the next stitch, you have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops together. We did second time, and now we will do third time. Yarn, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. Into the next, yarn over and pull through. And now we decrease 3 stitches from here. So in previous round we was having 6 single crochets here, and now we have 3 in here. And again, now start working with your double crochets till you reach to your end, and you should have 13 double crochets remaining here. So I'm going to complete these 13 double crochets and meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with this part here, and now we are going to do our last round. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work and work 1 double crochet in next 12. This is the first one, and do the 1 double crochet in next 12 until you reach to this single crochet area here. Okay, so I'm going to work 1 double crochet till I reach here and meet you guys in a moment. Okay, so as you can see, I am right here where we did a decrease of single crochet, and now we are going to do is double crochet 3 together stitch. So to do a double crochet 3 together stitch, you are going to yarn over and into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You have 3 loops remaining. One more time, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4 loops you have, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops together. And this is our last round, and this is our last decrease, which was double crochet 3 together. Now keep working on your remaining stitches of 1 double crochet till you reach to the end, and this is our final round. And now we are going to close this and start our top edging of our shoe, of our slipper. So I'm going to finish this off and meet you guys just in a moment. I'm just completing my 1 double crochet till I reach to the end. Okay, so I'm done with this final round, and now we are going to sew this So this is how your slipper is going to look like. Now you are going to flip this just like that. We're going to sew this top part, and then this will flip this inside. Okay, so this is how your work should look. And now you're going to join this and this corner together like that, and insert your hook to your very first stitch here, and then just pull this through and do a regular slip stitch. Now inserting hook to both of these loops and then doing slip stitches. Super duper easy. Just closing this all the way to the end like that. Yarn over and pull through, and then you're going to cut your yarn, and this is how your slipper will look like right now. And now we are going to start the top shell edging, shell border. So first I'm going to hide my tail, and then we will start our top border. Okay, so I'm going to take my yarn again and make a regular knot. Insert your hook in, and remember we have this two shells here. We will start with this shell. So we are going to insert this into this chain one space. There is your first front two shells. Insert your hook into your chain one space and make a knot. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this chain 3 will count as your first double crochet. And yarn over and do one more double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet into the same space, because we are creating the same shell we created before, like that. Chain 1 again and jump to your next shell here. Yarn over and into your next shell make the same shell, which is double crochet 1, double crochet 2, chain 1 and 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 1. And now we are at the side here, so I'm going to skip this part. Is attached here. I'm going to skip this, and there you can see there is a little hole here. This, yarn over, and into this we are going to do the shell, which is double crochet 1, double crochet 2, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. Each side of the slipper should have 5 shells. So this is the first shell, and now I'm going to make 4 more shells here. So in between each shell you should do chain 1, yarn over, and then again give a little bit space in here and make another shell 1. So I think the space is okay. 2, chain 1 and 2 double crochets. So we have done with the second shell. Yarn over and jump to the next part and do your shell. 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to make a chain 1 in here. So chain 1, yarn over and into the center. You have to find the proper spaces because there is no such pattern for this. I'm just finding the spots, and I'm making 5 shells on each side. So we have completed the 3 and 2 more to go. Yarn over, and in here I think I should make another shell. And if you think that your shell space is less or more, you should adjust your shells by giving a little more space to them. Okay, so if like at the end, if you think that your shell doesn't come here at the end, then I think I should also unravel my work, and I think I should give more gap to my this shell here. So chain 1, yarn over, and I think I made this in here. Now I'm going to try making into this one so it will look more okay. So 2, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, yarn over, give 1 to 2 more spaces and make another shell. So I'm going to keep making these shells and meet you people in a moment once I'm going to complete my 5 on one side. Okay, so here you can see on this side we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 shells. Okay, and now I'm going to work to the other side. So after making shell, chain 1 and start moving to your other side. So make sure you match the places where you place on your one side the shells. So I'm going to just randomly matching my sides, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to complete my five shells on this side as well. So once you're going to complete 5 shells on the other side, we are going to work with 3 more rounds of this shells. So I'm going to complete my this and meet you guys just in a moment. So here I am done with my 5 shells, and now we are going to join this to our chain 3 here at our very first shell. Slip stitch. Now slip stitch into your next chain 1 space, and now we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, and again we are going to do is 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, switch to your next shell and do shell in the center of your chain 1 space, chain 1, jump to your next shell here into chain 1 space, work your shell, and this is what you have to do all the way around, working in each of your shells. Oops, oops, oops. Now this is what you have to do all the way around till you get back to the starting point. And now I did my first row. This is my first row here of the shell. This is my second row, and we have to make 4 rows of this shell. Okay, so I'm going to complete my 4 rows. This is my second row. At the end, I'm going to join to this chain 3 space, and then we give a slip stitch to the double crochet and slip stitch to the center of this chain and make again the shell into the shell. And this is what you have to do round again. So I'm going to complete my 2 more rounds after this, total 4, and meet you guys in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my 4 rounds of this shell, and now we are going to add the last round of the shell edging, but this time the shells are going to be a little bit different. So at the end, we are going to do is again slip stitch into chain 3, slip stitch in your half double crochet, and slip stitch into the center of your double crochet, chain 3, and do 3 double crochets, no chain 1 between, 2 and 3. After making 3 double crochets, jump into this next chain 1 space of the shell and do 1 single crochet, chain 1, 2 and 3 again, and do 3 more double crochets into the same space, 1, 2 and 3, and then jump into this next chain space of this shell and do a single crochet. And can you see these top shells are like bending over? Chain 1, 2, 3, work 3 double crochets into the center, 1, 2 and 3, and then into the next center shell, single crochet, chain 3 and double crochet 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And this is what you have to do all the way around till you reach to your beginning shell. And this is the last round we are working with, and then we are going to fasten off and put the rhinestones into this shoe. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, everyone. I hope you enjoy my videos. And this is how the top edging will look like. So I'm going to complete this all the way around and meet you guys at the end. So I am back to my beginning part here. And at the beginning part, when you did your last shell into the center one here, you can insert your hook in and do a slip stitch. And then you're going to chain 1, pull the loop up, cut your yarn, and then you're going to hide the tail. And this is how your shoes is done. This is a super large size shoe for people who have swelling on the legs, on your feet, or kind of a people like me who have giant foot, like number 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I'm going to hide this tail, and then we are going to put on the rhinestones. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to hide this tail just in a minute and meet you guys with the rhinestones. Okay, so I'm back, and here are the rhinestones. I'm going to put this foot dummy in this slipper, and this is how your slipper is going to look like. Okay, so the rhinestones are optional. I'm taking a fabric glue. I'm taking my other slipper. And now we're going to put the rhinestones here with, okay, to our 4 shells here. Going to give a little bit fabric glue to each of this, and then I'm going to start putting my rhinestones. Super simple. You can use any kind of fabric glue you like. Okay, so here is my all of these rhinestones are on the slipper, and I hope you have enjoyed today's video tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up to my videos if you like them, and if you try these, don't forget to share it on my Facebook page, which is Evergreen Arts and Crafts. Thank you so much everyone who support my channel. Take care everyone. Bye.